Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to my journey in beauty. Today's video is all about the Alarmar palette and the 3 looks that I created this week. So let's go ahead and get into it. I did receive my Alarmar palette from BoxyCharm, which is a $21 a month subscription box. So I will have that link below for you in case you're interested. But this palette is from Alarmar Cosmetics, and it is I will put the name on the screen because I don't want to offend anybody and butcher it, but they do call it volume 1, so I'm really hoping for volume 2, and it does retail for $28. This palette does not have a mirror. It doesn't bother me in the least. I didn't find myself missing it, and you do get 8 shades here, 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. And this is what they say on the Alarmar Cosmetics website, which I will also have linked below for you. This palette features 8 highly opaque shades reminiscent of the beauty and culture of Cuba. Dive into the pigments and pearls found in the intense metallics, or ground your look with the warm richness of the creamy mattes. For a more intense application, refer to the shade names that feature a water droplet. These shades can be used with a wet brush, and the sun symbol represents the shades that should be used with a dry brush. Made with love in the USA, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, and mineral oil-free. I love this palette. But before we get too much into that, I'm gonna go ahead and have you watch the demos. I did create 3 looks this week, and so let's go ahead and get into the demos. I hope you enjoy, and we'll come back for my final thoughts and review on this palette. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those demos. I love doing demos for you guys. If there's ever in any way that you think I could be more helpful in my demos for you, go ahead and let me know that down in the description box, because I want you guys to get as much out of those little 2-3 minute demos as possible, and hopefully give you some inspiration if you got this palette or have any of these colors in your collection. So let's talk about the shadows. All 4 of these are fabulous. These shimmers right here. This one right here is a high shine shimmer with pearly champagne and pink highlights. And then this one right here is extremely high shine metallic, which is so true. True gold with rich olive undertones. Darker teal shade is an extremely high shine metallic, stunning deep royal blue teal. This one actually has a smidgen of glitter to it in my opinion, and I do recommend a glitter glue when using that one. And this last lighter teal is called Celia, and it is a high shine shimmer, vivid turquoise with gold reflex, and that's what's really special about that one. So let me tell you about each of these shades and how I liked them. All 4 of these shimmers are extremely high shine, as it says. However, the one that really stands out to me in terms of a shine, and I will put the picture of me wearing it up here, this literally looks like liquid metal on my eyes, and it has a fantastic punch to it. It's definitely one of my favorite shades in this palette, and I will use it so much. This darkest teal blue, like I said, does have some glitter to it. You know, to me, over the other 3 shades, I think this has the most glitter in it. It's fine, it's dark, it's just probably my least favorite out of the 4. And then I absolutely love the unique shift, the gold shift to this lighter turquoise. Now the mattes all work perfectly, blendable, fantastic, easy to work with. However, I found it interesting from shadow to shadow how the formula was just a tiny bit different. This yellow, or light orange if you want to call it that, called Cocoa Taxi, actually has very little to no kick up in the pan, while the rest of these I found absolutely did. And that doesn't mean anything other than this one is nice to be able to build it up. You know, you can use it as a light wash of color as a transition. I actually did use it as my transition today, but you can also build it up to opacity and have a nice brighter, lighter orange or dark yellow shade. But I actually liked that there was different formulas within the mattes in terms of performance, because this one is much easier to work with, like I said, in terms of it being a light wash of color. Overall, I really loved this palette, and I'm so thankful that I got this in BoxyCharm. Would I pay the full $28 for this palette? I probably would if I felt like I really needed to add it to my collection. And actually, long before we ever knew that we were going to be getting this palette in BoxyCharm, I was interested in this palette. I had seen it around. I think the quality is phenomenal. The ease of use is phenomenal. It's a great little palette. Like I said, there's quite a bit of versatility here. I didn't do an all matte look this week, but I absolutely could, as well as, you know, any variety of look using the shimmers up top. So I do highly recommend this one, and I absolutely would pay $28 for this had I not received it in BoxyCharm. And I would love to see more from Alarmar Cosmetics in the future. Gabby from BoxyCharm, which is who the creator of this palette is, she does also have a little set of brushes on alarmarcosmetics.com. I'll picture them here, but just so you know, I will have the palette and the brushes linked below for you. And if you got this palette, let me know how you're liking it. You know, what are your favorite shades? What's a look that you've done that is different from the looks that I have done? Would you have paid $28 for this palette had you not received it in BoxyCharm? I want to know your thoughts down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little 3 looks 1 palette with a review. I am a fan of this palette. I absolutely will continue using it, and BoxyCharm just knocked it out of the park for me another month. So in case you're wondering about the lippy, I am wearing also the Ofra liquid lipstick in Verona that we also got in BoxyCharm this last month, and I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup makeup days. We will see you in the next one. Bye!